Well, greetings. Here we are on Thursday night, and I just set up a little trap. See that there? Oh, it's there. A little camera trap. Someone very kindly sent from our wish list a little nighttime camera. So the idea behind it, we can put this up to see what we can find. Now there could be a fox, hopefully not, or maybe a badger, or even a muntjac deer. We will see in the morning. Or it might be just me crawling around on the floor. So yeah, thank you so much. You've been very kind, and people have been very generous to us. And we give a special shout out to everybody tomorrow. So we got some fence posts here, ready to extend Coco and Eli's pen. There's so much work that needs doing, it's crazy. And it will get done. It just takes time and people. Today, it's just basically me and Ellie. Perry, our next door neighbour, did help with the feed, which is breaking up the animal feed, because Julia's on holiday. I didn't give her permission to go on holiday. She's gone to the coast, bless her. Wonderful neighbours, and we've been lucky to have neighbours like that. The first neighbours we had, you're going to kick off at the moment. Oh, I'm going by Coco and Eli. So Coco, Krish, Chris, what are you talking to? I'm talking to the camera. We need some food, you know. It's no good here. But we're at the top of Coco and Eli's pen. We got to extend it. We'll extend it for you soon. Yeah, so having good neighbours. Now, the first neighbours we had here, we're going to walk down with me, are you, Coco? Yes, Chris, I'm listening to your story. I bet. The first neighbours we had was Mr Butler, Mr and Mrs Butler, who lived in the farmhouse, which I'm just going past now, which is behind me there, where Julie and Perry now live. And I grew up in that house for a lot of my life. But initially we were in the little cottage. My dad was farming there next to this farmhouse. So Mr and Mrs Butler were wonderful. Mrs Butler was a very proud lady with her garden, and Bert Butler had his dairy cows. I remember him having some Ayrshires and lots of chickens. It was true, Coco, was it? He had lots of chickens, and as a little boy he used to let me go and collect the eggs, which was very nice. But apparently I used to smash quite a few in the basket, as a young lad would do, thinking he's doing a good job. So yeah, they were wonderful neighbours, and there was two farms here, and we didn't have donkeys then, did we? Chris, you missed me. You would miss me if I go. And yeah, we grew up the two farms, and in the 60s, late 60s, he retired, and the council here put the two farms together. So Dad extended his farm to a lot bigger farm, so he could have more cows. And that's where my passion for animals really started. I love my cows, but I had so many different animals there. But Mr Butler always used to tell me the story that one day I went up to see Mr Butler with my dad, and I wanted to go to the loo. And the little boy, and I didn't know what to do. And my dad said, just go here. And that's what I did. So I started, I had a wee outside their kitchen window, and apparently, I don't remember it, I then used to go up and deliberately go to their kitchen window to have a wee. I thought that was the place you had to go to the loo, but obviously it wasn't. So it was wonderful neighbours, and I remember them very well. But moving up to the farmhouse was a big thing, really, because the farm got bigger, and we had more room. And I'll find out some pictures and photographs. But I used to have, around where my cabin is now, you'll see this cabin there, used to have lots of aviaries there. So we used to have budgies and canaries, all sorts of birds. And I love my animals, but I realised quite early on, not everybody was the same. So my time of keeping the animals and selling them on was short-lived. It was called Franklin's Fisheries, and I used to sell fish and all sorts of things. But I always loved my animals, and I always had a passion for rescuing animals. And I would rescue hedgehogs, slowworms, all sorts of things, even caterpillars, so I've been told. So my passion for animals was there from the day I was born, I think. You know, a bit like Casey is now. Never scared of an animal, but always kind and respectful. And look what's happened. I've grown up. I stopped weighing our next door neighbours. Julie and Perry were quite relieved about that. But I still have my passion for animals and sharing my passion with so many people like yourself. So Coco, I'm not listening, Chris. You haven't got a carrot. We'll go around and give you a carrot, or maybe we're going to give you a bit of grass. There's some lush green grass here, which is probably the best food ever. People forget, you know, when you keep rabbits and that people buy special feed for them, where in reality all they want is natural food, and natural is best, isn't it, Coco? You're not going to eat it now. I'm not going to give it to you. You're not going to eat it. Eli, you're going to eat it. Let's put it over here. Come on, let's put it over here. They're being fussy tonight. Bless them. But they've had their food and really they're just after a little bit of attention. So we're going to work our way into the farm. And these gates were not always here. We put them in really when the project started. And our next door neighbours, previous next door neighbours, put them in, or my brother did. It creates a bit of a boundary and stops the animals from escaping. So where we are now, around here, was my aviaries, and I had rabbits, and I got lots of the old pictures I can bring and show you. Lots of memories. But for me, now I got to go and see to the little lambs, see to all the animals and get them ready for shutdown, because it's getting darker. So thanks for watching, and yeah, if anything you want to know, any questions you want me to answer them, please let me know and I'll try to answer them. Anyway, take care. Bye.